Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Swordflight. So, I think I figured out how to get this thing without fail. You just have to kind of stand at a straight line at it, like anywhere from right here, basically. Like right over here. And then just walk straight at it. Just don't come at it from an angle, and it seems to be alright. I learned that quite by accident. We had a short conversation about Zarala pointing out Mind Flayers like to have gladiatorial arenas. This is clearly a place where you could observe from it, or observe the fights. She said something kind of hopeless. I displayed some wisdom, saying they're not invincible. We're proving that by being here, and I got like 60 XP. And then she said that we can pry the window open and throw some rope down. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Yeah, looks like a gladiatorial arena. Oh, and they have a lot of gladiators. Okay. Well, let's see what's, Alright, these guys are gonna be gnarly. Alright, so I can't expect ease from any of this. Let's clear out any side stuff before taking on the gladiators. It's unlikely that there's anything left but insanity in their minds. Right, I actually meant to put a bunch of stuff away. And I failed to do that before. Actually, before I start opening other doors, I'm going to do a full run around. Okay, so it looks like that's probably the teleporter room that was heavily fortified, is through that other door, and through that one. This must be gear for new gladiators that they grab. They put a +3 crossbow with a bunch of arrows. It's an odd choice. Oh, a scabbard of enhancement. Okay, that's a lot of +3 gear. We are going to bring in a whole lot of money with that. Yeah, see if you can get rid of that trap.
Finished.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
Finished.
Wow, this thing's tough. The key doesn't open it either. I mean, I've probably exacted upwards of 500 or 600 hit points on this thing, or more. There we are. Got some illithid hanging around here anywhere? The place seems pretty deserted.
Yes. Is there something?
Yeah, here. That's pretty rare. Currently I'm having a net gain. And these things have a lot of magic. Our stores of loot have increased by a lot in this room. Let's see. There we are. It's always weird. I don't know what those things are about. Alright, well, I'm gonna smash down this door too because I can.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the doors are all open. These things are locked too. They also trapped. Is it the same kind of trap? Oh, it's not. Alright. From this angle, we can probably draw out fewer of those mind flayers at a time. Ooh. Come on. Oh wow, this place is huge. Right, these things. It'll take me 1,000 years to kill one. Why am I missing all of a sudden? Alright. Don't know how many of the big ones there are. But if it's like the last group, it can't be more than 3. Something just wore off. It's probably is slow. Okay, so they have at least one illithid in there. I'm assuming they probably have more than that. There we go. Okay, that's another greater one. Okay, that should be the last of the greater ones. Nope. Okay, that is the illithid. And I would have really loved to be able to focus killing that Battle Devourer, but frankly, the thing's more of an annoyance than a threat. Okay, well that's the illithid's dead. Okay, we've had to take this room pretty slow. It was one of their more secured locations. Yeah, I figured there'd probably still be one or two of them left. Okay, more locked doors. Figure we might as well go deal with the gladiators now. We've dealt with all the others around here. Looks like this area is pretty big too. these guys are going to be tough to hit. I don't know what other tricks they're going to throw. The True Scene should last me the entire time. Also, I need to get more potions of invisibility. Ogre Long Gladiator, alright. Looks like he, according to the game at least, isn't that strong. That guy is. Choosing to throw weapons at us when we're in close quarters. That's definitely a choice. I'm surprised they leave them with their weapons in the cells. Ow. Are you kidding me? They leave him with potions of heal, too? Why does she... Oh, she still has gear that... I forgot all about that. Another Shield of the Elements. They are worth a pretty hefty price. Doesn't look like I have any unstackable singles left. I just have a pack that's full of garbage. Okay. This would be the one who killed us the first time. Lizard folk. Ugh. That thing has a scythe, which means if it crits, it is going to hurt. How many of those things does he have? So this will be 4 of them. We're really hoping some of the harder ones are over here. These guys are going to take all of our stuff. Or else it wouldn't be that bad. I haven't even had to dip into my real healing yet. And I have extra. Okay, it's a weapon master. It's a weapon master with a poor armor class. one half down. Okay, another Ogre Lawn. There's a Drow there. So the Ogre Lawns are the weaker ones, it looks like. Historically, we have had some rough Drow. Those horrific undead Drow that do Night Summon. Those guys were tough. That's interesting that despite being rated effortless, that thing was still worth 6. Whoa! Oh, right. Forgot. I got that damage buff against Drow. Okay, it's looking like he's probably mostly a thief of some kind. Ow. But these guys are strong enough and kind of, you know, mad enough that if they are under the control of the enemy here, and we reach, say, the Elder Brain, and it chooses to port them in, they would absolutely spell the end of us, and there'd be not a thing we could do. Oh, that's a Kuatoa monitor. Okay. He's probably got really good health. Or not health, armor class. Yeah, I have enough room to change. Okay, throw up a True Strike. That only gives me 7 seconds of time. But I'm going to hit for all 7 seconds of it. I think it's already worn off. Unfortunately, I think True Strike is only a mage spell. Otherwise, I'd carry scrolls of it around. I'll check once I'm back at Advanced Meditation for monks. Close the Hint Fist +5. Those are awesome. There's a Shadow Sneaker. That's one of the Swerf we're looking for. I'll check once we're back at the market. It's not time for the next match. You're not an illithid or one of their slaves. Who are you? An adventuring barbarian. I'm one of the gnomes you were sent to look for. Shadow Sneaker. I can also account for 2 others. Freebo Fisher and Taxavek Steelhand. Unfortunately, both are dead. Our party was scouting at Kuatoa's stronghold to the east. We were all experts in stealth. Thought we could infiltrate it safely. Turned out the location, among other guardians, included some golems. With True Scene, who were invisible themselves, took us by surprise. We were assailed in overwhelming force and had to flee. Became separated in the process. 3 of us fled northwest. Barely we escaped to Kuatoa, and we were assailed by illithid, attracted by the commotion, perhaps. We were captured by them, watching gladiatorial combats as a popular form of recreation for them. We were forced to participate. Many of our foes were powerful. Freebo and Taxavek did not survive their encounters in the arena. Without their help, don't expect I would have survived my next encounter either. Simple scouting mission. Has been overtaken by tragedy. We were considered among the greatest adventurers of our people. Results of our mission have proven quite disappointing. We know what we're doing is dangerous. You should be able to escape. That's uncertain. The strongholds filled with secret passages, teleporters, and the like. Even though you obviously fought your way here, might still be enemies blocking access to the exit. If you're searching for the lost members of my party, I would like to assist you. You're apparently exploring some of the same regions it was our task to scout. If you would have me, I would like to accompany you. Yeah, alright, sure. Assuming 10 of the return to the surface at some point, I expect I'll be able to accompany you until then. So what do you got here? Alright. Bonus versus aberration. And it's keen, which means that thing is gonna crit all the time. She has a default 56 armor class. My goodness. Alright, so she's got wizard stuff. Mostly wizard, a little bit of rogue. So if you were to sing now... 61. Yeah, that is significant. Alright.
Sounds fine to me. Yes.
Don't do that.
Fine.
Here we go.
Yes. Sounds fine to me.
I will probably have to go through Schnella and do that too.
You are well.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Although she does have some interesting stuff. She has knock. That's cool. And greater magic weapon. Cast that on me. That's awesome. Yeah, that's only level 10, so it only brings things up to +3. That'll be super handy. Okay.
Yes. It sounds.
There we go. Alright, well, and since she has 6 levels of rogue, I think a whole bunch of rogue equipment, I think she's probably got pretty good disable trap 50. Yeah, I think she's going to be ideal for dealing with traps and locks. You can get that.
Finished.
I'm just going to have her pick both locks separately. Does this regen her? It does not. Ring of Perceptiveness. Alright, her amulet. All wizard stuff. That's just a Cloak of Fortification +5. Okay, so it looks like not illithid in here. They could have secret doors anywhere. I would hate to miss out on a whole pod of sleeping illithid that I could wipe out. But a lot of this area is still unexplored, which tells me there's definitely a secret door somewhere. I just have no idea where. 7, 8, 9. Where did 6, 7, 8 take us? Okay. So that must have been 5, 6, 7. Another empty illithid room. Okay, this looks like it's probably main residentials for the illithid. Not sure what the point of those things is. Schnella, get us inside. She does have a bow in her hair. Okay, looks like there are 2 packs of mind flayers. 3, maybe. There we are. Now you can go back to spellcasting. What the? Did I just enchanted weapon that thing? Must have clicked the wrong button. What else did you just dispel? Is my bark skin gone? Okay, before my inventory gets filled up. Yeah, bark skin's gone. And I think that one is weaker than my new one. The one I can cast. Whatever, I guess. On this panel, you find 3 dials that can turn to any digit between 0 and 9, and a small lever next to them. Presumably entering a code and operating the lever will do some useful effect. Okay, I might try... I'll search the whole level. If I don't find anything mentioning that, I'll try a transporter code and see if they're the same. If they're not, I'm not going to play around with that thing, because I have no idea what it's going to do. Okay, yeah, we're out of room again. Door, level 1 code plus level 2 code. So is that... Well, let's see. Level 1 code is 1, 2, 3, right? Level 2 is 2, 3, 4. So 3, 5, 7. Number you entered is not a valid code. I'll go and figure out what those 2 are. I might have them wrong. Right. Yeah. Because if it was 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, that would be the one plus the other. The control panel glows with energy. Various arcane patterns have been drawn on the ground surrounding it. Its main feature is a pair of 3 levers, one glowing with green light, one with yellow, one with red. Operate the green lever. Ooh, boy. I don't know that this is even going to hurt any of them. Okay, 2 battle devours. Kill these ones first. There really isn't a point in attacking the Greater Battle Devourers yet. They can kind of kill them, but it'll take forever. The Intellect Devourers are going to be doing that once or twice, and then they'll go to work, and then they're just regular enemies. This is just going to be more time-consuming than it will be actually dangerous, I think. I'm curious to see if my +5 weapon goes through a Greater Battle Devourer's defenses, because if it does, this might be over pretty fast. Oh, and these things are aberrations, so her weapon does extra against them too. Okay, let me see. It does, it goes right through. So you're absolutely doomed. Oh, and they don't even take any damage from that, that acid sheath, because they're pretty much immune to all types of elements. Okay, that was a lot of them. So if I operate green again, okay, green just does that again. So, I guess you might even be able to farm XP out of this. I don't know if you get something for doing it a bunch of times in a row. Yellow? Oh, goodness. Two greater Cornugons, 3 regular ones. Is that what we're looking at here? No, 3 greater, 3 regulars. The Imps and the Hellhounds are no problem, but these things are horrifyingly dangerous. I have no interest in fighting those. Red. Hello. Illithids, you were foolish to summon me here. You're not one of the illithids. You're of no concern of mine. Carry on with whatever you're doing. He just doesn't even care. Alright. Well, technically I could go fight the demons, but I don't want to do that. Sprala, where are you? Okay. She's got the bonuses against the aberrations. And I'm not too afraid of the mind flayers at the moment. Don't know what Zarala's doing. She must have gotten stuck on something. Looks like these guys are all worth 2 now. Normally, they're only worth 1. That's when Zarala's with us. If she's separated, then that means we're not she's not draining my XP, but since she's still alive, she's also not draining it. Like, the ideal experience solution is Zorala is alive, but out of reach. That's how you get the most XP for her actions. Okay, my bard song is gone. I think we killed the whole group. Zorala, care to explain yourself? Now she's here.
Yes.
Okay, another empty room. You know, these illithid have a lot of space set aside for storage alone. I love their venerators, though. Dudes carry a lot of good stuff on them. Care to pick the lock? I triggered a trap, although I'm not sure what it was. Nothing happened. Okay. Just, aha. I wasn't sure, but given the big suspicious wall and the fact there was extra room on the map, I was fairly certain. This is probably another secret, resting ground for most of them. And I definitely want to kill as many of these things as possible. It's unlikely I'd kill every one of them in the entire colony. Illithid are good at surviving. But if I could just kill enough, and then kill the Elder Brain, the colony's dead anyway. Ordinarily, this would be a pretty costly endeavor. But because of all the extra healing stuff we've been finding everywhere, we can actually deal with it no problem. Awesome. I mean, a couple of mind flayers I don't mind that much. I want them all dead, of course, but if they get by, it's not much you can do about it. But those illithid, killing them's a big deal. They're pretty much the nobles of the illithid societies, and they are by far the strongest illithid, barring things like alhoons and, of course, elder brains. There's also those weird neolithic abominations that, they're pretty strong. But I've only seen those ever in like a single game, and I'm pretty sure they're an accident and not under the control of the other illithid at all. Although given the chance, I will 100% kill them too. Okay, there's just a bunch of regular mind flayers, I'll take it. Weird. I told him to attack one guy, and he attacked the two that were not that one. Okay. Another empty room. Looks like we just have one more after this. There was nothing in that one, not even loot. Okay, let me see where these things take us. So, we can operate in 1, 2, 3... Okay, this takes us to the antechamber. So it's 2, 3, 4 is where it starts, I think. So let me see. Let's go back to the big room. So it's 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, 5. So 5, 7, 9, I think. It couldn't be any of the higher ones, because if it were, they wouldn't, it'd get into 4 digits, at least. Nope. Okay. Okay, so this one is 4. This is 6, 7, 8, right? I believe so. So 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. That's level 1. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 7, 9, and 11. Yeah. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8, 9 is the next one. But how do I do this? Does it loop around to the beginning? So it's 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6, right? Oh, whoops. So it's 7, 9, 1? No. Eight, 9, 1? I have no idea. I do not know what this thing wants from us. Okay, well 6, 7, 8 took us to this place, right? Yeah. So 7, 8, 9. Passage to the Elder Brain, authorized personnel only. Only be opened by a key or other special means. Okay, so let's see here. Level 1 code plus level 2 code. But how that... This is level 1. This is 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just out of curiosity's sake, operating the controls, 890, the pit. Okay. So I think it's pretty clear we need to open this thing. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Or is it much simpler than I think it is? No. Okay, so it's not them in unison. So let's think about this logically here. So that's 7, 9, and 11. But if I just took 345 plus 456, so 100, it's 801, isn't it? I'm an idiot. It's... The deceptively simple answers I'm unprepared for. Okay. 7, 8, 9. What are we looking at here? Alright, they have a pile of them out there. I'm gonna throw on... Great. That's probably going to get used up on this level. Let's do that. Kill that thing. Oh, there's greater battle devourers too. Doesn't matter, they're not that big of a threat. More of just a frustration. Hold up. Man, there's still so many of these things. And of course, she cast her bard song away from everyone else. Okay, kill that thing. We still have a illithid in here. Really? I miss when I hit my enemies. Okay. Man, I used to be able to hit these guys kind of consistently. What happened? Alright, I'm just gonna stop trying to knock him down, because I don't seem to be making any hits. Now I'm hitting it. Okay. Going up as a druid. Alright, so armor skin's nice. I do like that. I've said that every time I've leveled up for a while here. That's just a permanent 10% buff on that. What is my strength at unmodified here? So I have 5, 6. I think that's the only strength buffs I've got, because it looks like someone knocked out my bull strength. Yeah. So I'm at 21 by default. Take another great strength. There's a really nice feat you can get. If I do get it, I'll be pretty late to the party with it. But I didn't build this build specifically for it. In fact, I never planned for it. But if I can get it, it will change the game. That feat is overwhelming critical. I think I'll start using my feats on other stuff now, but oh, both of you stay here. Well, that's nonsense.
Fair enough.
Well, let's see what's through here. Well, this seems off. We're approaching the brain of the illithid. Such entities possess formidable psionic powers. I assume it's using them to trap us in an illusory world. This appears to be based on Zoralla's memories primarily. Apparently the brain Caesar is the main threat for some reason. I'm uncertain how that could be accomplished. Seems to be centered on Zoralla. Her actions might be crucial, though.
Well met.
Tonight's banquet should be a great event. You and other adventurers we're in for that are going to be on it as you deserve. We're advanced on the illithid elder brain. This must be an illusion. Doesn't appear to take notice. Lots of people here we don't see too often on it to mingle with some of the other guests. Hey, both of you guys are dead now. Well, I know that Snajag is. I think Talu is. Yeah, they're not even paying attention to me. That'd be Zoralla's mom. Door doesn't go anywhere, so there's no point in opening any of them. Pleased you're able to attend the banquet, Thongar. Zoralla's told me much about your adventures. Look forward to the opportunity. Perhaps I should go see what the cooks are up to.
Hey there. Hello there.
Glad you're able to make it for the banquet, and will be served soon. What's going on here? It's a fitting reward for all you've accomplished.
Well met.
Well met.
We need to break out of it. Okay. Well. Yeah, I just need this. What? What was I thinking? Obviously this can't be real. Or were those illithids a dream? I think they were. We shouldn't leave. I'm happy here. This is a dream. You're starting to see through it. We must still be in the illithid place. Don't want to leave it. This isn't real. The illusion shatters. World around you starts to dissolve. Ooh. Man before you appears to be Simu Naraka, who you encountered in Kalimshan, though naturally it hardly makes sense you'd be here. You could have stayed trapped in pleasant dreams, now you'll face me, your death will be slow and painful. She seems unsettled. It's clear she finds the apparent presence of Simu disturbing. Simu's next statement is clearly addressed to Zarala specifically. You fear me as you should. You long suspected I was the one who killed your brother. Now you too shall become my victim for the glory of Talona. None of this is real. If we just ignore and disbelieve him, perhaps we can dispel this illusion. We'll refuse to believe the illusion. Throw on that. Kama sweeps towards you, but you steadfastly ignore it, refusing to accept it as anything other than the illusion it so obviously is. It passes right through you, doing no harm. The illusory Simu also attacks Zarala, with the same result, doing her no harm. He breaks off speaking, falls to the ground, apparently dead. Seems to be carrying a large key. Not clear if the key is real, but its symbolism suggests it'll help you escape. Alright, let's go. Wisdom, the great enemy of the illithid. Unlocked a barrier, hopefully Simula's finding a way out. Alright. It's the Elder Brain. Which, of course, it won't let me reach. Doubt that that's even gonna hurt it. But dang if I'm not gonna try. So this must be its life support. Many strange pieces of machinery lie about. They seem to be part of a system for serving the illithid Elder Brain by feeding nutrients, generally maintaining an environment in which it can flourish. You could harm or even kill the brain by disrupting the support system. I can't just start smashing things, apparently. Schnella. I think Schnella's probably the smartest one here. Yeah, that's definitely a yeah. Schnella, you do it. Examine the machinery, see what I can figure out. Schnella spends some time doing this, eventually comes up with a plan. Flow in these waste disposal pipes can be reversed, flooding the Elder Brain's chamber with toxic gas. I'll proceed to carry out this plan. So let's see what we can now map to the chamber above. Yeah, it's dead. That's kind of too bad. I wanted to cut it down myself. Oh well. Ooh. Comments of ogre power. Resistance to Elven Cloak 3. This is probably completely pointless because I'm going to get more stuff. I'm pretty sure there's things on the other side. Yeah. And this is probably going to be story relevant gear, so just throw all of my capes in the back. Kuatoa key. Found in the possession of Mind Flayers. Note has been affixed to it, indicating it was found on captured Kuatoa. It did not originally belong to Mind Flayers. Probably opens nothing in their complex. Thought to have some significance. Perhaps will be useful for unlocking something you come across in their lair. Another piece of the brand. Ah, in here. This'll work. Alright, so it looks like we can now go to the Kuatoa place. 2, 3, 4. Well, that's suspicious. It just forced an autosave. That, and Schnella said they probably have the entrance guarded. Just everyone be ready. Ah, that thing.
Fair enough.
Another strange, slime-covered humanoid approaches you. Again, the creature takes no notice of you, focuses only on Zarala. Your time has come, child of air. My master's patience is exhausted. You and the sword you carry must come to him. The great and mighty Azufun commands it. I'd offer more complete explanation of what you want. We might consider it. I'm not going to jump to do what you say without any explanation. Before she can finish speaking, a slime-covered creature rushes to Zarala, grabs her in a burst of magical speed. Then, before either of you can do anything, hostile Kuatoa teleporting around you, while Zarala and the creature teleporting away. Okay, we need to fall back right now. Okay, never mind, fight. I'm sorry, that's a whole Kuatoa army. You know, now that I think about it. Hold on. Okay, the monitor I think is easily the strongest one here. Kill the warrior. You can keep yourself alive. Yeah, just attack the scout. Oh, another scout. Your last healing potion was. Please tell me now the monitor noticed me. Okay, this is not ideal. Okay, yeah, no, the monitor's an absolute beast. Right. Okay. I don't have anything I can really do to him, right? No, not particularly. Okay, no, let's flee inside. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that on you. You take an entire other stack. 2 other stacks. I'm gonna stick with my own. This is gonna be rough, but we're gonna win this thing. Do you have any spells left? The kid Nazarala, do you have any idea who or what that creature was? Appears she was taken by a faction on the stronghold to the east of here, garrisoned primarily by Kuatoa. That's the obvious place to investigate. That was where my original party met with misfortune. The defenders of the place are formidable. That's where we're headed next. You seem to have made a very dangerous enemy. I'll support your attempt to rescue your comrade best I can. I owe you no less.
You owe
Nice. Alright, cast a spell. You already have mage armor on? Now she does. Okay, and I'm gonna put a stone skin on you. Because I can. Alright. Now the buffs. Okay, take a bull strength, a bark skin, an endurance. You can make use of all of those. You're gonna have to be the primary tank of this whole endeavor. So I don't have anywhere near the armor class. Does this even help anymore? Oh yes it does. That one puts my strength up above a 31. Okay. See if we can kill this monitor. Got me one a free attack. Ow. No! Yeah. Right, I forgot, I do have a trump card. And you know what? I'm gonna use it. This one isn't quite my most powerful option, but it'll be plenty strong. Start killing. Got him. Alright, you keep doing your thing. I'm gonna kill them. I think she wants to get out of there, come out here and sneak attack these guys. So that True Strike thing is pretty handy, but it really only works great if it's used before the combat begins, because it takes pretty much its entire duration to switch back to your weapon. Oh great, of course you have those. Well done, Schnella. That was a fight. Those guys were determined to take us with them. Oh, they still have a whip. I'm gonna rip you to pieces. Yeah, so Greater Elemental, definitely not as strong as the Elders. Not even close to as strong as the Elders. But very, very strong. Okay, we need to fall back to the market. Okay. Found a piece of the Beholder brand. Don't really sell. No, it's only magic is the stuff I've sold him. Let's see here. True Strike. Right, it's the 3 stars right there. So that's a first level spell. Plus 20 to all attack, 9 seconds, not 7. Yeah, if I use that properly, that could give me an entire round of pretty much instant hit attacks. Snelleyes found you as well. Pleased to see you alive. Some others are dead. Seems even worse. News was narrowly averted thanks to this half-hour barbarian from the surface. So Grim Tidings, at least you're alright. You've done well discovering the fate of 3 of the missing. Have you discovered anything else? So there's one more piece and one more missing gnome. We've rescued 2, found 3 dead. The last one is almost definitely in the Kuatoa stronghold. Okay. Well, Saral has been kidnapped, which means that we've got to go rescue her, but we now have a Kuatoa key, and we've cleared everything else anyway, so with the key, that was going to be our next destination regardless. So the slimy thing works for someone named Azufun, and the Kuatoa work for that, so that's what we're going to be dealing with. I'm going to sell all my stuff, but I'm just going to do it off screen, and then I think we'll go deliver those last Intellect Devourer pieces before we actually go deal with Azufun next episode. That way I can get all that stuff hopefully wrapped up. I'm just going to make sure I don't sell those. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this one then. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.